Now, in his attempt to drum up some support for Ukraine in its war with Russia, President Zelensky is, of course, visiting South Africa on the 10th of April. The visit aims to strengthen Ukraine's global alliances and to gather additional support after a recent setback in relations with the United States. It also comes against the backdrop of the American President Donald Trump ending U.S. federal funding for South Africa and fast-tracking citizenship for white South African farmers. Now, Trump has called Ukraine more difficult to deal with than Russia in his efforts to secure truce in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. After a controversial meeting between the Ukrainian President Zelensky last week, the United States suspended military aid to Ukraine. Now, last month, both Ukraine and its European allies were excluded by the United States in meetings that were held with Russian officials in Saudi Arabia over a possible peace deal. South Africa had then come out in Ukraine's support, saying that it must be included in the peace talks. And since then, Ukraine's European allies have stepped up efforts to increase military support for Kiev in its ongoing war. In contrast to the US president calling for an immediate end to the war, South Africa has been advocating for peace between the warring sides. In 2023, Ramaphosa led an African peace mission to Russia and Ukraine, meeting both Zelensky and the Russian President Vladimir Putin.
Many Western countries in the last few years have questioned the relationship South Africa has with Russia. US lawmakers even wanted South Africa punished over Russia ties. However, Pretoria always said it's neutral and impartial in the Russia-Ukraine conflict. It has proclaimed a policy of non-alignment. On the other hand, South Africa and Ukraine have had a complicated relationship since Russia's full-scale invasion. But Ramaphosa's peace efforts, including meeting with Zelensky at the World Economic Forum in Davos, have improved diplomatic ties. Zelensky's visit to South Africa on the 10th of April will be a continuation of ongoing engagements held Ramaphosa with Putin and Zelensky on an inclusive peace process that will provide a path to peace between Russia and Ukraine. Presidency spokesperson confirmed that President Ramaphosa will reach out to President Putin before Zelensky's visit to reaffirm their shared commitment to a peaceful resolution and lasting peace between the two countries. This is Kaldan Omo from Johannesburg, South Africa for WION World is One.
Now, from human rights violations to land grab, Trump has always been a vocal critic of Ramaphosa's administration. He's also signed an executive order stopping all aid to South Africa and offering refugee status to white South Africans. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.